that's all.
When it's nighttime across the nation, stay on your favorite station. It's a viewer's delight. Nick, 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 Nick at Night.
Dobie Gillis will not be seen tonight.
Because there are sinister influences working against me. Sinister influences.
Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Want to be a doctor?
Odds are you're suffering from a very serious condition.
Acute congestion.
It's affecting your health, your family,
Passageways are totally blocked.
your very way of life.
Major arteries are clogged.
Oxygen levels are declining.
Traffic congestion and air pollution have reached a critical stage. Fortunately, there is something you can take. Long Beach Transit. We're putting Long Beach on the road to recovery.
It's looking better.
Important. If you've been injured in any accident, seek legal advice as soon as possible. Know your rights before signing any documents. Know your rights before talking to any insurance adjuster. The law offices of Wendell W. Faile will explain to you your rights.
I'm Wendell Faile. If you've been injured in any accident, now you can find out about your legal rights immediately over the telephone. Call us now for a free telephone consultation.
1-800-ALAWYER. 1-800-A-LAWYER.
Bring the monkey up the tree.
Do the monkey go.
He's a marble-toting chimpanzee.
Get your monkey to get rid of your marbles. Whoever loses them first wins. Go, monkey, go. You'll go ape for it. From Galoob.
It's the Hands Down Championship. If you've got the fastest hands around, you can be a winner at Hands Down.
Hands down. Be fast, be alive. Hands down.
If your number's matched, be the first to slam down your hand. But look out for the glove.
Be fast, be alive. Hands down.
Bringing kids our Power Pack cereal.
Shout out, dudes.
It's Ninja Nets and Marshmallows. A Power Pack Crunch. Part of your balanced breakfast. Tastes great.
Aw, we crunch you.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cereal.
Hey, dude! Look in these boxes and you could win. All these Ninja Turtle toys and that'll make you grin. We're talking tons of toys and we put inside a free mask you wear with Ninja Turtle pride. Win these awesome toys, they're epic and they're cool. From Ninja Turtle Cereal and Cookie Crisp too.
If your idea of fun is watching non-stop Hitchcock, counting up the dead bodies and winning a fabulous prize, stay tuned for Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway next.
This portion of Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway is brought to you by Frigidaire.
If you can't find it, I suggest you buy some.
Hello out there from TV Land, where hundreds of test cases prove that one look, yes, just one look at Nick at Night gives you that tingling feeling that comes from good TV. Nick at Night's formula is carefully enriched and deeply satisfying. And did you know that good TV builds strong minds and sound bodies? That's why the President's Council on Good TV urges you to watch Nick at Night. For good TV the American way, join the Bush League. Watch Nick at Night. A message from the President's Council on Good TV.
It's happened. Russia has opened her fishing waters to red lobster. And now you can taste the sweetest, most delicious king crab, direct from the icy Bering Sea. An incredibly succulent king crab. So magnificent, so tempting, so tender and delicious, you must taste it. The prices are special, but there's a limited supply.
Does your washing machine like to dance? When it gets unbalanced, does it strut its stuff instead of cleaning yours? What you need is a strong, silent type. The Frigidaire Horizon 2000. Unlike some washers, it adjusts to unbalanced loads and keeps on running. The Frigidaire Horizon 2000. Clean clothes without the song and dance.
Two dirty socks on my own knee. Let's wash this one with Clorox, please. This dirty sock, let's take it home and wash it too. Keep detergent alone. Now look at those socks, see what we mean. There's only one way to get a Clorox clean.
Better get your Air Jordan Flight Club calendar from Wheaties.
From the box, Jock.
Just kidding.
All the power and excitement, all the action, strategy, and drama of real off-road racing comes alive in Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road for your NES. Play dirty as you tear through mud holes, over jumps and around obstacles. It's high gear, 4-player competition that keeps you on the edge. Ivan Iron Man Stewart's Super Off-Road from Trade West. We put you in the action. And check out Magic Johnson's Fast Break for slammin', jammin' basketball action.
Will you be a Dead Giveaway contest winner? If the suspense is killing you, tune in for the correct body count next week during Hitchcock at 11:10 Central here on Nick at Night.
They're coming from everywhere to one place. Your Toyota Distribution Center. Long Beach Toyota on the Long Beach Traffic Circle. Our official Toyota clearance is on. Hundreds of 1990 Toyotas. 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive trucks. Corollas. Camrys. Cressidas. Up to $4,000 off. You've never seen this many priced this low. Come to Long Beach Toyota's official Toyota clearance at the Toyota Distribution Center on Pacific Coast Highway and Lakewood Boulevard. That's Long Beach Toyota.
Well, I'm Fred Bergendorf, host of The Pet Place. Did you know that only 60% of all homes have pets? That means there are still 40% of you out there who can provide homes to the hundreds of animals at the Long Beach Animal Shelter. With this in mind, watch for The Pet Place on Simmons Cable TV Channel 3. You'll meet experts in the field of pet care and some truly adorable animals, just like this little guy here.
Watch for Fred Bergendorf every day on Simmons Cable TV Channel 3, your Long Beach connection.
Nothing relaxes like the carbonated baths at the great spas. Except new Actibath, the only bath tablet that can turn hot water into a carbonated spa treatment. Feel the soothing. Feel the smoothing. Feel tension and fatigue wash away. Feel renewed with the spa treatment, only by Actibath.
If you could taste time, caring, dedication. If you could taste the sun, rain, fresh air. If you could taste tradition and pride. This is what it would taste like every time. With a name like Smucker's, it has to be good.
Did you ever wonder?
How come that a man who can imitate a sprinkler as well as you can isn't married?
Find out on Green Acres, only on Nick at Night.
You know, I believe commercials are...
Stay tuned. It's the last night of the marathon. 131 episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents so far, and only 9 more to go to complete all 140. If you've been taping this exclusive twisted week in television history, you no doubt have gone through a lot of tape. But hey, just think what Hitch had to do these cinematic masterpieces.
You have no idea what I've been through this week. Jumping through hoops.
More Hitch on the way, only on Nick at Night.
This How to Be Swell is brought to you by Pioneer.
Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, Use a Mirror.
I don't want to do math. I want a girl. Hey, here's one. But boy, she's messy. I wouldn't ask her out for $1 million. Except in cash.
Not for $1 million. That's what the boys say about Carol. Why? She needs to use a mirror. To use a mirror, look at it. You will see a person. That's you. When that person looks lousy, you look lousy. Make that person look well-groomed and...
I whistled without moving my lips. Wow, I'm gonna ask Carol on a date.
Carol's learned her lesson. When you use a mirror, everything is so well. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television.
There are two openings everyone's talking about. First, there's the Pioneer Combination CD Laser Disc Player with a 60% sharper picture than most VCRs and superb CD sound. It's the finest in home entertainment. The second opening is taking place only at theaters. It's the 50th anniversary release of Walt Disney's classic, Fantasia. It also delivers striking images and brilliant sound for the most cultivated of ears. Pioneer and Walt Disney's Fantasia, the ultimate in sight and sound.
Why should you watch Nick at Night?
Because television's better than real life.
Every night count on Nick at Night.
Great.
Bradley, actor, back, and star of Nick Jr.'s newest series, Eureka's Castle.
Parents appreciate that here on Eureka's Castle, we're dealing with the things kids worry about, like making friends, being alone, trying new things.
Ready for you on set, sir?
That's my cue. Excuse me.
Wow!
I meant to do that.
Eureka's Castle, weekdays at 10, 9 Central on Nick Jr.
Bewitched will not be seen tonight.
What's a 5-letter word for the ultimate happiness? Peace and tranquility. Death.
Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Hungry.
Got an appetite that's fully grown. And a brand new syrup to call his own.
Hungry.
Yeah, he's hungry. For new Hungry Jack syrup. For this big guy, it's Hungry Jack. It's thick and rich. That's a fact.
Hungry.
So give him that syrup.
Hungry big guy.
And just stand back.
Whoa.
Whoa.
New Hungry Jack syrup. For the Hungry Jack in your house.
Getting to know you.
Geostorm. Great way to get away. 16 valves. Hello, road. The turns. The hills. This is it. Now this can be contagious.
Getting to know you.
Now's the time to get to know the Geostorm at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
Here it is.
Nick at Night brings you the continuing story of the world's strangest love triangle. Carol.
What Wilbur's trying to say is that his horse is as important as his wife.
Wilbur.
That's lovely, dear, but you're hiding Willie David.
And Mr. Ed.
I'm your horse, not your wife.
Every night filled with conflict.
Every time I need you, you're out with Mr. Ed.
Every night packed with human drama.
Choose between us.
Will Wilbur ever decide? Don't miss a single episode in the continuing story of Mr. Ed.
You're about to meet the Stow Throw. It does what a pillow does, plus a whole lot more. There are Cozy Covers Stow Throws for adults and Cozy Toes Stow Throws for kids. They unfold into warm and cuddly lap throws with a cozy foot pocket so you're warm and toasty right down to your toes. At home, your car, anywhere. Cozy Covers and Cozy Toes Stow Throws. Look for them in Home Furnishings Department.
Kids don't worry about cholesterol. They don't care about fat or even think about tropical oils. They just want something sweet. So you have to worry about all the things they don't. That's why Hostess created Light Twinkies and cream-filled cupcakes. They're 94% fat-free with no cholesterol or tropical oils, which will put your mind at ease, even if your kids couldn't care less. Hostess, the sweet snacks you can say yes to.
A terrible tooth came as no surprise, so I bought Lysol Cleaner, because I want everything Chrissy touches to be as clean as it can be. Cleaner. What did surprise me was its fresh lemon scent. Other cleaners can clean too, but most can't disinfect like Lysol.
Lysol deodorizing cleaner with a lemon fresh scent.
I like Lysol.
There I was, about to make my theatrical debut. My family eagerly waited as I made my big entrance.
This Christmas, give the new Kodak Star 35mm camera and capture your holiday memories. Catch a Kodak Star this Christmas.
Those clouds will clear up when you put on a shining face. Your bathroom will cheer up when you put on a shining face.
Want clean that really shines? Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner lifts soap scum, disinfects too. Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner, now with an easy spray nozzle.
Put on a shining face.
Good friends, good times, killer fish. The best of Saturday Night Live, every night on Nick at Night.
From the heart of Hidden Valley comes a healthy new idea in salad dressing. Introducing Take Heart from Hidden Valley Ranch. Take Heart dressings have no cholesterol, very little fat, and very few calories, but you never know it by the taste. So take your health to heart with new Take Heart salad dressings in 5 delicious flavors. Healthy new Take Heart.
A lot of women play tug of war with their pantyhose. Introducing a more fitting solution, New Legs Classics. Pantyhose that keep every place comfortably in place. Forget tug of war. Get New Legs Classics. They're fit to be a classic. Classics.
Remember all those times Donna and Alex Stone kissed and you wondered what all the excitement was about? Now you understand. Donna Reed, you missed something the first time on Nick at Night.
Persons less tolerant than I.
Take the phone off the hook and hang on for a miniseries within a major marathon. 1 murder, 2 confessions, 3 parts, all on one night, all in the next 90 minutes. Alfred Hitchcock's epic, I Killed the Count, complete, all 3 parts, back to back in order. Because if we show them out of order, it wouldn't make any sense. I Killed the Count, next on the final evening of Nick at Night's Hitchcock Marathon.
You think you're tough, but nothing can prepare you for the abject suburban nightmare of My 3 Sons. Stephen Douglas, a father alone with 3 boys, 1 dog, and a man they call Bub. Together they've turned his life into a living heck.
Chip didn't put his milk bottles out this morning. Robbie hasn't cleaned his garage in a week.
Fred McMurray is Stephen Douglas. Walk a mile in his wingtips, if you dare.
Just too much.
My 3 Sons. Just keep telling yourself it's only a TV show. Every night on Nick at Night.
Green Acres will not be seen tonight, but here is a tip for potential contestants in Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Well, you got to remember 6 and 1 are 7. 6 and 1 is 7.
Now stay tuned for more Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Years ago, when this was my piano, your mom helped me dust it with Pledge. It's had a beautiful shine every week and every year with no buildup. Oh, but she did leave a few fingerprints.
Now that it's ours, I use Touchable Pledge, so smears just disappear.
With Touchable Pledge, the shine stays, but the smears disappear.
Oh, I remember teaching someone that
same song.
Pledge, no buildup, touchable shine. Also in a trigger spray bottle.
You put a lot of yourself into something like this. A lot of, you can really get emotionally involved with a project like this. It all started with the challenge for the old values. Maintain the old values. Yeah, so we jumped all over that. You couldn't have taken over an old plant and done that. You had to come someplace where it's, where you can start over, in effect. So then we started looking for a place you could move people to that had a good quality of living, and we stumbled on Spring Hill. When you fill a place up with high technology, then you have to train the people that can take care of it. You can't build cars without people. So if you could take all that enthusiasm and translate that into the car, it's a real marriage. But if you never forget the people part of it, then you're going to be all right. That's how we got Spring Hill.
Looking for that special gift? Chatty Cathy speaks French. Patty Playpal dances gonzo and waxes poetic.
Everything's cuckoo.
A couple of living dolls from Nick at Night.
Man, it's like Christmas.
This portion of Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway is brought to you by Ritz Bits cheese sandwiches from Nabisco.
Let the commercial begin.
Nick at Night's usual TV Land happy endings will not be seen this week. Instead, we bring you endings of a different sort. Yes, it's Alfred Hitchcock Presents, dear viewer. 140 straight episodes coming to haunt your Halloween week with endings that go twist in the night, all night, every night. You want a happy ending? Just guess the total number of dead bodies, and you could be one of 13 grand prize winners. For details, watch Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway all this week.
Now you can get the awesome Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie on video cassette. And when you buy the movie, you'll also get a free Pizza Hut coupon book worth $20 on some of your Pizza Hut and Pepsi favorites. But hurry, this deal is awesome!
We thought you'd like to know that Tic Tac breath mints are made with sugar, because sometimes things are made with sugar and you don't even know it. Sugar-free Certs Mini Mints, the only little mint that's sugar-free. Now you know.
What would you call an airline that flies to over 150 destinations in 18 countries, on 4 continents, over 2 oceans, including over 125 cities just in the U.S.? You'd probably call it something like Trans World Airlines, if that name weren't already taken. Today's TWA, find out how good we really are.
Doesn't matter, it's liquid Clorox too. Its color's pretty and white's bright too. Liquid Clorox too.
What happens when we put Clorox bleach in soft scrub cleanser? Ooh, the label turns green. And stains come clean. Get soft scrub with the stain-fighting power of bleach.
Remind you of anybody's face?
Oh, that's cruel.
Hey, where is Harold anyway? I haven't seen him all week. Maybe his face exploded.
Why doesn't somebody tell him?
Like what? You should do something about your zits? I don't know. Maybe like slip him some Clearasil.
No one's going to tell you to your face you need Clearasil. Such strong medicine, Clearasil guarantees fewer pimples in just 5 days.
He's back.
Harold?
Someone must have told him.
Clearasil. Fewer pimples in 5 days or your money back. Guaranteed.
Schedule of commercials will be rigidly adhered to.
Will you be a Dead Giveaway contest winner? If the suspense is killing you, tune in for the correct body count next week during Hitchcock at 11:10 Central here on Nick at Night.
Sounds simple.
For your next gathering, make sure you've got the room. At the Golden Sales Hotel, we can accommodate your group for banquets, for receptions, for reunions, whether you prefer inside or out. Plus, our catering department can assist you in arranging for decorations, music and entertainment, and audio-visual equipment. Plus, the Golden Sales will be happy to create a special menu for your event. So for your next function, large or small, remember the Golden Sales Hotel has the room for you.
Odds are you're suffering from a very serious condition.
Acute congestion.
It's affecting your health, your family,
Passageways are totally blocked.
your very way of life.
Major arteries are clogged. Oxygen levels are declining.
Traffic congestion and air pollution have reached a critical stage. Fortunately, there is something you can take. Long Beach Transit. We're putting Long Beach on the road to recovery.
It's looking better.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing? No, okay, it's a game, Jenga. But
How do you
please
play?
don't get started. You take a piece off the bottom, you put it on the top, but don't. Eat, talk, circulate. Don't play the game.
Come on, Charlie, you got the fastest hands in the room.
Yes. Food. Limbo contest.
Careful.
That's the best move I've seen you make all night, Helen.
Alan, no Jenga again. Alan!
I wasn't playing. I swear.
Jenga. Once you touch it, you can't keep your hands off it.
These cakes are good. There's nothing in them, you know. Nothing? White colors, I mean. It's yellow. Well, there's no flavors. What do you mean? I like the flavor.
Kix has a corn crunch that kids like. And Kix is low in sugar with no added colors or flavors. That's what moms like.
If there's nothing in it, how come I'm so full? You did eat 2 bowls. Oh.
Kix, kid-tested, mother-approved.
When in Hooterville, stop by Honest Haney's Antiques.
You're the first person that sat in that chair since Whistler's mother.
Green Acres every night on Nick at Night.
Stay tuned. Pretzel logic is just beginning to twist.
Nothing to it.
Part 2 in this 3-part Hitchcock miniseries within a major marathon is straight ahead.
You have no idea what I've been through this week.
Part 2 of I Killed the Count next.
This How to Be Swell is brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Nick at Night, as a public service, presents How to Be Swell, an instructional series helping you, the viewer, experience better living through television. Tonight's segment, The Joy of Conversation.
The school mixer. I'm gonna be a dud. Well, let's get it over with. I knew it. They're all laughing just because my lapels are uneven.
Wait. Back up. Your lapels are fine. You just need to go learn the joy of conversation. Conversation is easy. Simply say something. Then listen while someone else says something. Nod your head from time to time and try to look interested. Now, let's go back to that school mixer.
Hey, this is a cinch. I'm talking, and they're talking back.
Yes, you've learned the joy of conversation, and that's swell. Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television.
Sent forth on a quest from TV land,
bringing truth and justice in his hand.
It's homogenized.
It's Milkman.
Brought to you by Nick at Night. Tonight's episode, The Prom.
Waiting for someone?
Not anymore. I was waiting for Buck, my prom date.
Prom? Aren't you a little, well, old?
I've been waiting for him for 17 years.
Wow, this Buck must be a pretty special fella.
I loved him, Milkman, but I've got to get on with my life.
Don't give up. Let's take a spin around the block. Maybe you got the address wrong. That wouldn't be your young man, would it?
Buck!
Louise? That prom dance is over. But you two go out and have a good time tonight. On me. Gosh! Thanks, Milkman!
Brought to you by Nick at Night, dedicated to better living through television.
Donna Reed won't be seen tonight.
Did anything happen to her? Anything tragic?
Heck no, she'll be back next week, every night. But now, stay tuned for more Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Getting to know you.
Prism enjoys Japanese quality, but is built in the U.S.
Car and Driver says you won't find a buzz or rattle within 10 miles of this car. I like that.
Prism is a darn good bargain.
Maybe the best small car made in America.
As I wrote in our story, we think you'll like it too.
Getting to know.
Now's the time to get to know the Geo Prism at your Chevrolet Geo dealers.
The world's most comfortable mattress would be one you couldn't feel at all. That's the idea behind Sealy's new Posturepedic sleep system. Designed to support everyone differently. To conform to every curve. Distribute your weight evenly. Only Sealy Posturepedic has it. And for a more comfortable night's sleep, there's nothing like it.
Yep, a farm fresh country morning in TV land. And the hens are laying opening credits. It must be Green Acres. Yep. There's Miss Douglas delivering a heap of hotcakes to the neighbors.
You don't eat these, do you? Oh, no. I use them to re-single my roof, see?
Folks here work hard, but come quitting time,
You can open the champagne and light the fire.
right nice country living on Green Acres. Every night at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night.
He noticed. He noticed. She noticed. You've got clean, healthy-looking skin. Why? You wash with Noxzema skin cream every day. And Noxzema is better than ordinary soap because it cleans without stripping the skin of its vital moisture, leaving you with soft, healthy-looking skin. So what if he didn't notice? He did. Healthy skin is in Noxzema.
Kellogg's Cracklin' Oat Bran. So crunchy, sweet, and irresistible, it's gotten you in trouble again.
Is that the last of the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
What should you do?
Is that the last of the Cracklin' Oat Bran? Is that the last of the Cracklin' Oat Bran?
With the crunchy, sweet taste of Kellogg's Cracklin' Oat Bran, an open box is an empty box.
Helsa, shampoo and conditioner. The word means health. The name means beautiful.
A lot of women play tug of war with their pantyhose. Introducing a more fitting solution, New Legs Classics. Pantyhose that keep every place comfortably in place. Forget tug of war. Get New Legs Classics. They're fit to be a classic. Classics.
You won't have to wait that long for the truth about our sponsor's product. Voila.
Man, it's like Gilligan in a goatee. Big.
It's like a beard.
Maynard Jeep Krebs on the Dobie Gillis thing every night on Nick at Night.
Looney Tunes, you'll find on Nick at Night. Conflicts you, and solve with dynamite. Passion, come feel the passion. The cruel seduction, the self-destruction. The greed, the valor, terrifying power. Experiments got sour for half an hour. Nick at Night. Power, passion, valor, cruel seduction, self-destruction. Looney Tunes.
These cakes are good. There's
Bradley, actor, back, and star of Nick Jr.'s newest series, Marth Gimbel on Arsenio Hall.
That man is just not a star in my particular edition of TV Guide.
Fernwood tonight's Barth Gimbel on Nick at Night.
I have excused the act.
This is it. The last sequel in the sequence of the series, part 3 of this Hitchcock miniseries within a major marathon. I killed the Count. Ay, ay, ay. Stay tuned. The twisted conclusion is coming up next.
I shall see you then.
Only on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway with host Wink Martindale.
Here's how to play the game. Watch as much Hitchcock as you can and keep track of those dead bodies. Then estimate how many you think will die in our entire 140-episode marathon. Stay tuned for the 800 hotline numbers so that you can call in your guess. All correct guesses enter a random drawing, and the lucky 13 chosen will win a murder mystery dinner cruise. Watch Hitchcock. Count the dead. You could win. That's Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway continues.
I think I'll call up some friends and watch it over here.
The best of Saturday Night Live returns next week at its regular time.
Nurse, can I get you something?
Nothing, honey.
We don't have time for these little games, Mr. Edwards.
Kellogg's Nut and Honey.
No, you nurse. No.
Crunch.
How long will the flavor of carefree, sugarless gum last? Till the cows come home.
Welcome home.
Carefree peppermint with NutraSweet. The flavor lasts.
Beautiful hair. They say you either have it or you don't. But you know what? You can go and get it. You know, Pantene can really change your hair. It has a pro-vitamin B5 complex, which makes your hair get stronger on the inside. And so healthy, shiny, beautiful on the outside. Even Pantene Styling has it. For beautiful style, too. Pantene, you either have it or you don't.
Oh, look, Candyland and Chutes and Ladders. I remember.
Remember Peppermint Forest and Lollipop Wood? Remember those ladders, the memory songs?
Chutes and Ladders and Candyland were my first games, and now my children love them. You don't have to read to play, and Chutes and Ladders teaches counting.
Remember
Candyland and Chutes and Ladders. And remember Uncle Wiggily the rhyming game? It's back too. Another first game for Milton Bradley.
This portion of Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway is brought to you by Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
Your shopping problem.
People say to me, Adam West, give me one good reason to watch Nick at Night. I say here are three. 1, big TV pleasure. 2, every show has credits, a handy list of the people who made these TV Land classics. And 3, they're time-tested tough. Face it, modern TV is flimsy. But Nick at Night brand reruns, these babies were built to last.
For 3 good reasons, you know it's right. Be polite, watch Nick at Night. Brand reruns.
People call up and they say, my drain is clogged.
Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
You get a big ball here.
If you saw it on the sidewalk, you'd walk away from it.
Its patented thick formula won't dilute in water.
It's not real good for us that it works,
but it does work.
It clings to tough hair clogs and powers them away.
Because something like a clogged drain really isn't that big of a job, but I got to charge them for coming out there. I'll be more than happy to come on out.
The best liquid drain opener is in the gray bottle. Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
There's a wild new breakfast at Burger King.
Please, let's not get crazy.
To make a wild new breakfast, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one dose of Pepto-Bismol helps relieve an upset stomach. The one that coats is the only one you need.
Catch a comic star.
There I was.
Introducing Glade Plug-ins Air Freshener. It keeps
on freshening. And freshening.
and freshening.
Plug it in, plug it in.
New Glade Plug-ins freshens for 30 days.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Gently, constantly warms this refill cartridge for a full 30 days.
Freshen 30 days, freshen out of your way. Plug it in, plug it in.
After 30 days, just pop in a refill. Try Glade Plug-ins and plug into 30-day freshness.
Plug it in.
This is my favorite thing. Mickey says. He talks.
Hi, I'm Mickey Mouse.
Mickey will tell you what to do.
Find my nose. Good.
You can also play Simon Says.
Mickey says, find my tummy. Great! Find my ear.
You didn't say Mickey says.
Mickey Says is 3 talking electronic games. It's learning, it's fun, and best of all, it's Mickey.
Great! Mickey said we did great.
Mickey Says from Milton Bradley.
In just a few brief hours of playtime, a young body can use up lots of vitamin C, magnesium, vitamin B6, and valuable potassium. All of which, as nature would have it, can be replaced by eating one Chiquita banana. It's the ideal way to nourish an imagination. Chiquita, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
For the finest in TV land sputtering,
Sam, when?
watch Nick at Night brand reruns every night.
This, of course, was the end of our trilogy.
Pardon me for breaking in here for a second or two, but did you ever notice that Hitchcock is quite a comedian? And that his humor is so dry you could wet your pants? I did once. Why is that? And what about the next Alfred Hitchcock Presents? How long does it take you to figure out what's going on? I've been watching all week, and I'm not sure. Of course, I'm not even sure if this is me talking on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway with host Wink Martindale.
Boy, a lot of people sure have died tonight on Al Hitchcock Presents, haven't they? Some horribly, but they haven't died in vain because they can turn you into a winner. How? Just guess the total number of people who croak in our 140-episode marathon. You can try to watch every show or just take a shot in the dark. Once you've made your guess, call us at 1-800-235-DEAD. There's the number on your screen. Leave your name, address, phone number, and your guess. All correct guesses enter a random drawing to get 13 grand prize winners. Tell them about it, Johnny.
Each winner and a guest will be flown to L.A. and join TV Land stars for a fabulous murder mystery dinner cruise.
The phones will be open until the event ends on Monday, November 4th at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on, take a stab at it. There's no hitch, only Hitchcock. All week long on Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
How does Jerry Hubbard feel about being preempted for Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway?
I am filled with fear and terror and anger.
Stay tuned for more Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
From the heart of Take Heart.
This is a great picture of my mom and dad. This is Emmett. Emmett's too cool for school. We're a car family. My dad builds them. The rest of us just drive them. Here's my 10th birthday party. Look at that cake Mom made. Stupid dog. We moved to Tennessee because Dad had a chance to work at Saturn, this new car company. I wasn't so sure at first. I didn't know if I'd be able to find a job, you know. And what if all the kids turned out to be nerds or something? But Dad said Saturn was his chance to build a new company and make a new car the right way. It's fun doing stuff you've never done before. I like it here. I'm not so sure about Emmett.
Clues in the prologue, which we now present immediately.
Winter's by the fire, summer's by the sea. It's holidays and family. Yeah, it's Scrabble, America's good time game. It's Coco and its kids, old stories and friends. It's rainy weekends you hope will never end. It's Scrabble, America's good time game. Yeah, it's Scrabble, America's good time game.
From Milton Bradley.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tuesday, Saxo, Mayo.
So I'm flying around the planet Mexamorph, minding my own business when this flexi snake gets on my tail. I say, hey, buddy, I'm just trying to do a job here. Next thing I know, he slams my pod into a piston bumper, and I'm toast. Now I gotta fly this jetpack to the mothership and get a new pod. Then I gotta keep searching for this golden warp ship thing scattered over like 12 planets. Give me a break. What kind of sicko thought this came up? I gotta go.
Solar Jetman, new from Trade West. No one said it was going to be easy.
Pour it on, work it out. If you're talking about sports, that's what it's all about. So pump it up, pump it out. Pour it on and work it out.
Because after working out, you don't want to fill up. So reach for the silver bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Talking about Coors Light, it's the right beer now. Pour it on and work it out.
Well, me, Adam West, is Nick at Night convenient? I say, hey, you're watching it right now.
Nick at Night.
What's the big deal about this car? Or this one? Announcing financing as low as 4.9% on all new Toyotas. Only at Long Beach Toyota. All cars, all trucks, even Previas and 4Runners. With 4.9% financing, save up to $1,000 or more in interest charges. 4.9% financing. Get it. Only at Long Beach Toyota, 4401 East Pacific Coast Highway, corner of Lakewood Boulevard on the Long Beach Traffic Circle. Or call 213-494-4444.
An upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
Did you know Tic Tacs are made with sugar? On the other hand, Certs Mini Mints are sugar-free. Sugar-free Certs Mini Mints. Looks like we've blown away the competition.
Guy DiCrescenzo, Centel Corporation.
My career goal was to be at the leading edge of business communications. I made it. And having DeVry on my resume was my greatest asset.
At DeVry, you learn to apply today's technology by using the tools and methods businesses use. And that's what companies are looking for.
It doesn't matter how high you set your goals. DeVry can help you reach them.
Call now, 1-800-247-7800. DeVry, we're serious about success.
When asked what they learned from Donna Reed, 55% said niceness, 15% said boxing, and 30% said they learned how to make pie. This report brought to you by Donna Reed.
I see it's time.
Night of the marathon. 131 episodes of Alfred Hitchcock Presents so far, and only 9 more to go to complete all 140. If you've been taping this exclusive twisted week in television history, you no doubt have gone through a lot of tape. But hey, just think what Hitch had to do these cinematic masterpieces.
You have no idea what I've been through this week. Jumping through hoops.
More Hitch on the way, only on Nick at Night.
Hello out there from TV Land, where hundreds of test cases prove that one look, yes, just one look at Nick at Night gives you that tingling feeling that comes from good TV. Nick at Night's formula is carefully enriched and deeply satisfying. And did you know that good TV builds strong minds and sound bodies? That's why the President's Council on Good TV urges you to watch Nick at Night. For good TV the American way, join the Bush League. Watch Nick at Night. A message from the President's Council on Good TV.
Nick at Night's regularly scheduled programming will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you more Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Hard to believe, but there are times when a smaller amount of Pop Secret popcorn is perfect. Introducing Pop Secret Singles, a single serving of perfect popcorn.
Time to walk the dog.
Hi.
Hi.
It's funny how we're always leaving at the same time.
Dentine takes care of your breath. The rest is up to you.
You know how it is when you ask,
Where's your other sock?
I don't know.
my pen,
I forget.
your hamster,
I don't remember.
but give them the memory game.
I can match this flower with this flower. I can match this bee with this bee.
Kids have amazing memory skills, and developing them helps learning. That's why there are 5 different memory games so your kids can have fun as they grow out of one and into another.
Have you had your bath yet?
I can't remember.
The Memory Games from Milton Bradley.
There are 2 openings every...
This portion of Naked Nite's Dead Giveaway is brought to you by Ritz Bits cheese sandwiches from Nabisco.
Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway with host Wink Martindale.
Here's how to play the game. Watch as much Hitchcock as you can and keep track of those dead bodies. Then estimate how many you think will die in our entire 140-episode marathon. Stay tuned for the 800 hotline numbers so that you can call in your guess. All correct guesses enter a random drawing, and the lucky 13 chosen will win a murder mystery dinner cruise. Watch Hitchcock. Count the dead. You could win. That's Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
Pardon me,
Remember, every time you breathe out,
we're having a peat festival on my patio.
someone else
And I need some,
may be breathing in.
I need some, okay, so there's a no, right?
Try Breath Saver sugar-free mints with the core of confidence and share them.
Introducing new Ritz Bits sandwiches with cheese. Ritz Bits and the taste of real cheese in tiny sandwiches. One giant leap in snacking.
Jenny's coming over.
Yeah.
She thinks you like her.
That's pretty sad.
She's cute.
Would be, minus the zits. Someone should tell her.
So say something.
Like what? Try one of these? They work for my sister?
No one's going to tell you to your face you need Clearasil pads. We've added a rough side to clean out dirt and oil like no other pad. Fewer pimples, clearer skin, or your money back.
Hi.
Jenny?
You idiot, you told. Clearasil pads help you get clear and stay clear, guaranteed.
What's this?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Burger King introduces new breakfast pick-em-ups, the perfect breakfast for people on the move. Bite-sized hash brown tater tenders, tasty French toast sticks, or a variety of delicious new mini muffins. Breakfast pick-em-ups. Great tasting, hot breakfast. You can easily eat on the go. New breakfast pick-em-ups. To give you a great breakfast to go, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
Here on Nick at Night.
On Saturday, November 10th, Showtime will reveal America's best-kept secret. Order Showtime now in time to see the world premiere of Psycho for the Beginning, starring Anthony Perkins, followed by Hitchcock's Psycho, uncut and unedited. Find out what made Norman Bates the most talked-about psychopath ever. It's the Showtime original movie Psycho for the Beginning, followed by Hitchcock's Psycho, November 10th, exclusively on Showtime. Before the terror can end, see how it all began. Order Showtime now.
Well, I'm Fred Bergendorf, host of The Pet Place. Did you know that only...
Sneakers were uncool. So I think he was kind of surprised when he went in there. Payless had just about every kind of athletic shoe that you can imagine. I mean, low tops, high tops, cross trainers, you name it. Believe me, if they were uncool, he wouldn't be wearing them. Hey, I wouldn't be wearing them.
Now at Payless, high tops for the whole family are on sale for just $9.99 to $19.99. For sporting great styles, who to guess? Payless.
You know, lots of margarines and spreads say they have a buttery taste, even when there's no butter in them. Except here. Kraft Touch-A-Butter spread's got real butter in it. Read the label, and you'll see it's got just a touch of rich, creamy butter. So when Kraft Touch-A-Butter says buttery taste, believe it. Kraft Touch-A-Butter. A touch of real butter makes a real difference.
People ask me, Adam West is... Nite's Dead Giveaway.
to have a sort of metallic taste, or maybe a chlorine flavor, or perhaps it just smells a little funny. Well, don't put up with it. Get yourself a brittle water filter system. It's the pitcher with a filter that removes the things that can give your water that tap water taste. So remember, Brita water is better water. Got it? Brita is better, Brita is better. Good. That is better. Well, don't just sit there. Go get one. That's Brita.
Full tank of gas and cold fried chicken. What more could you ask for in a road trip? Well, that's Tony O, engineer extraordinaire. That's me, Hank, ditto. And that's Bill, marketing maniac. It was 1985. We were designing a transmission for the new Saturn, but the rest of the car wasn't finished yet, so we borrowed another car and put our transmission in it. We said it would run like a dream no matter who was driving or where. Marketing said, prove it. So we drove and drove. Here we are achieving optimum shift stability with minimum torque disturbance. It's going uphill real fast with the AC blasting. Call us crazy. Regular fuel stops, little sleep, 15 more road trips, and more than 6 million miles later, we had some good information and truly unique personal mementos. Our Saturn transmission came through with flying colors. Wish we could say the same for Bill. Marketing will never doubt us again.
I can't get on the airplane.
What's wrong?
As head cold, my nose is too stuffed up and congested. I'm going...
Here, take Actifed.
When you need strong medicine, you need full prescription strength Actifed. Of the 3 leading cold medicines once sold by prescription, only one still comes in its original maximum full prescription strength formula. Only Actifed.
You okay?
Yeah, this stuff really works.
For strong medicine, take full prescription strength Actifed.
He noticed. He noticed Noxzema.
Some dairies see industry standards as a place to stop. Not quality checked. We set our standards higher. Which is why it doesn't take a leap of faith to see why we taste fresher. Look for the check in the queue, where the fresh taste will tell you we're better, because we're better than we have to be.
Street Party. Every Friday in November, MTV Street Party takes over. 24 hours of house-shaking sound from noon Friday till noon Saturday. Forget the shows you usually watch.
This is the right time.
Host Nia Peoples and your MTV favorites take the party coast to coast. This Friday, rock around the clock with MTV's 24-hour Street Party. TGIF?
No.
TGIF.
Big news from AT&T. Now you can get 1 free hour of high-quality AT&T long distance and enjoy special savings 24 hours a day with the AT&T Reach Out America plan. Reach Out America gives you an additional 25% discount starting at 5 p.m., a 10% daytime discount, plus an hour of weekend and night calls, and it costs just $8.70 a month.
Hi, Grandma. Yes, I'm fine, and so is Harry.
Call 1-800-453-4440 for the AT&T Reach Out America plan. Order now and get 1 free hour of long distance plus a special $5 savings. The plan also includes an international discount at no extra charge. You can even get an option that lets you save on calls away from home. Call 1-800-453-4440 and save on quality AT&T long distance, day and night. AT&T, the right choice.
Oh, look, Candyland.
Easy. Don't watch Bob Costas. Watch Barth Gimble.
Someone who's earned stardom by doing more than just grinning and wearing sweaters.
Fernwood tonight on Nick at Night.
Frank Liquid Plumber.
Looking for something new?
You don't want anything new. You want Simon or Brecht or O'Neill. But I'm new.
Looking for something different?
Enough already! I've never seen anything like this!
Oh, we got days of stuff stuff like this.
Looking for something else?
The grudge match today is a staring contest. Whoever laughs first loses.
Well, we've got the new, the different, and the else.
It's good to have something you can count on.
New TV comedy, only on Ha, the new TV comedy network.
People ask me, Adam.
If you think there's a longer-lasting shine than tough acrylic future, think again. For long-lasting acrylic protection, nothing outshines future.
And bend and stretch and reach and crawl.
When you don't have the right tools to clean with, housework becomes quite a workout. Now Rubbermaid makes a whole line of cleaning products to help you handle housework. Don't you wish everything was made like Rubbermaid?
Introducing Fisher-Price Baby Shampoo.
You can tell by that look, that life, that laugh, that care, that kiss, that smile, that splash. We've got a face you can trust.
Fisher-Price loves children, so we've created a baby shampoo with no unnecessary ingredients. It's as gentle to the eyes as water.
You can tell by that squeal, that giggle, that glug, that grin, that glow, that hot, that hug.
The new Fisher-Price Bath Care line.
We've got a face you can trust.
What is McDonald's McRib sandwich?
It's saucy. What it is. Sassy. What it is.
Smothered.
Spicy. It's full of flavor. Yeah. It's really something. Yo, it's def. Juicy. Smoking. McRib. What it is.
And now with large fries and an icy Coke, it's McRib Pack.
You know the one McDonald's for food, folks, and fun.
Playschool's Deluxe Action Busy Beads has a super action crank, Busy Bead Bouncers, and only Playschool Busy Beads has a lifetime guarantee.
Busy Beads are the kind of fun that lasts and lasts.
Now you can get...
Hold it! Snap out of it! Do I look like dinner for a guy like you? I'm a one-course meal. You want the whole kit and caboodle. It's a real dining experience. Come here. Look at all these shapes and 5 yummy flavors plus stuffing. You see any stuffing here?
Kit and Caboodle brand cat food. So many shapes and flavors it makes other meals seem downright mousy.
Huh, cats.
Did you ever wonder?
How come that a man who can imitate a sprinkler as well as you can isn't married?
Find out on Green Acres, only on Nick at Night.
You know, truth.
Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway with host Wink Martindale.
Boy, a lot of people sure have died tonight on Al Hitchcock Presents.
Mr. Ed will not be seen tonight because, well...
Just keep the services dignified and simple.
Now stay tuned for Alfred Hitchcock Presents on Nick at Night's Dead Giveaway.
I don't know. I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. I'll call you back.
When the diagnosis is minor sore throat pain, many doctors recommend Sucrets, medicine for soothing relief. In fact, in the physician's desk reference, it says, maximum strength Sucrets. Active ingredient, diclonine hydrochloride. Action, soothing anesthetic relief. Here's what it means for you.
Now that feels better.
For soothing relief, get Sucrets. Soothing medicine for sore throat pain.
Who says you can't have beautiful hair every day? Self-adjusting formula. Never over conditions, never under conditions. So your hair always gets the perfect conditioning, and you always get perfect hair.
Pardon me,
TV Land's greatest running gags.
I imagine she's very lonesome for Donald. Daniel. Darwin. David.
Another reason to watch Nick at Night brand reruns every night.
Millions of young Americans.
Electronics breaks the price barrier again.
a 3-beam home compact disc player for only $99, or this compact disc player with full remote control from Samsung for only $129.
Incredible but true. King or Queen high quality 180 thread count percale waterbed sheet sets for a mere $19.95 for a complete set. Compare at other stores for $70 per set. Incredible but true. Put on your tennis shoes and start running to Al Greenwood's Bedspread Kingdom. This is Al Greenwood's Bedspread Kingdom, the largest bedspread store in the United States. One whole city block on Pacific Coast Highway.
Get your skis shined up, grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move ya. Take a sniff, pull it out. The taste is gonna move you when you pop it in your mouth. Juicy fruit is gonna move ya. It juices soft, it gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.